I chose Siena Heights because my best friend was recruited here to play football here, and I was an equipment manager in high school when before I got here. So he's like, you should ask to see if they need an equipment manager here at Siena, and you can come up here with me. So I did, and I talked to Coach Lyle, and he hired me that next day. The hardest part of my job is catering to the coaches, because they have very different things that they want compared to our players. So the coaches might ask me that we want to wear this uniform for this week, and then our players would be like, well, we want to wear this one will look cooler. So then taking those two things and maximizing them so everybody kind of gets what they want and nobody's left out. You need to be very patient with players and coaches because sometimes they do not know how to make up their minds or what they want. You need to be able to delegate things to other people. You can't just do it all on your own. You have to have a good time management because if you're late, everybody else is late because everyone goes off of the head equipment manager's time. No one would ever admit that, but our Coach Lyle goes off of my time when we go places. So you have to have good time management. You have to be able to be organized. Some of my greatest strengths would be I'm very organized. It's taken me a few years to get organized here, but we've done it and we've taken something where we've never had football here before to organizing it and building it into something. Some of the problems I've had over the years is not being able to delegate very well because I've always was so used to doing things here by myself because I was the only one here. So now that I have people to help me, I need to work on delegating to people a little bit more and teaching them because I won't be here forever and I need to be able to leave this place in a better place than I found it. Some of the things that I started using this year, I actually developed a program to help me track our software, or track our equipment for our players. So it has a breakdown of every player, what we've issued them, what size it is. It has pictures, it has just about anything you could think of that I've given to a player and the size. And then it says the issue date so I know when I gave it to them. So we've started using that. We've started making better checklists to try and make sure that we haven't forgot anything or that we have things. We're trying to teach some more people how to do other jobs so we don't have everybody just doing one job and only knowing that one job. Typical work week for me during the season would start out on a Tuesday because we don't practice on Mondays. So Tuesday I'll come in about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and start getting the field ready, getting all the uniforms and stuff out that we need for practice, make sure the coaches don't need anything. Wednesday and Thursday are about the same. Friday is when I pull out the game uniforms. Get all the game uniforms out after I've sat down with the coaches and talked about who we're dressing for that week and who we're not dressing for that week. We'll get all the rosters figured out so I can give them to the SIDs for the other teams so they know who we've dressed, and then for our announcers so we know who we've dressed. And then on game day it's just making sure everybody has the right uniforms, that has the right equipment on, and that the field is set up correctly for regulation play. I've actually joined the Equipment Manager Association and am on the process of getting certified as an equipment manager. So I'm starting my test for those and doing my study material for those. I've also, when I first got here, because I wasn't quite sure how to be an equipment manager effectively, contacted other schools. And I talked to other schools from around here. I talked to U of M and I talked to UT and I talked to the equipment managers from those schools, and they gave me ideas on how to get started. My most memorable moment as equipment manager here would be last year when we played Robert Morris here at Siena Heights to clinch the conference or be co-conference champions in the Mid-States Athletic Conference, and getting a ring and being able to say to people that, hey, I was part of a team that was a champion. The first year we were a program in 2011, we were in Iowa. It had downpoured the whole day, and I forgot the towels for the team to take their showers after the game. So we were kind of in a weird spot where we had a 13-hour bus ride home, and none of our guys could take showers on the way home. So luckily I convinced the equipment manager and the athletic trainer from the other team to loan me some towels so our kids could take showers on the way home. And then just making sure that we had extra stuff. Like, I had forgotten some extra helmets the one year, and we had a kid forget a helmet the one time. Or practice pants or jerseys. Just making sure I had extras of everything, because at one point or another I forgot something that we needed. I'm Hoffman, head equipment manager for the Siena Heights football, and this is my team.